Kamala Harris is not happy. Donald Trump just hired former Democrat Tulsi Gabbard to help him for the debate prep against Kamala Harris. You are not going to want to miss this.
Bring down even the strongest of superheroes, right? There's always an Achilles heel or a kryptonite, you might say. There's a Joker to the Batman. And the Joker is somebody, of course, who laughs like a maniacal sociopath, and that person would be Kamala Harris in this allegory. And Batman would be Tulsi Gabbard. I don't know, maybe the metaphor all breaks down. What am I trying to say here? If you're looking at two people who have really been a kryptonite to each other, or have been like the greatest battle royale when it comes to worldview and running for president, and Tulsi Gabbard ran for president against Kamala Harris in 2020 and did better than Kamala Harris in the polls in 2020. Tulsi Gabbard was like at 7 or 8% in the polls. Kamala Harris was at 1%. Go check. Kamala Harris has a arch nemesis, and that arch nemesis is Tulsi Gabbard, is what I'm trying to say. In fact, when Kamala Harris dropped out of the race, before she even got to Iowa, it was because Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her in the Democratic debates. And Tulsi Gabbard responded by posting this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tulsi Gabbard, with that smug expression on her face, is back.
You know what's so funny about that too? When I was watching the 2020 Democratic primaries, I thought all these people were bought and sold. They were just puppets for the establishment, except for one person, Tulsi Gabbard, from the very get-go. I'm like, okay, this girl knows what she's talking about. She's sharp. She could actually be the Democratic nominee. Obviously, the forces that be refused to let her run the Democratic ticket. But I'll tell you what, it was so refreshing to see someone with morals and conviction actually standing tall at the Democratic debates.
Prep Donald Trump and his debates. Trump pulls Tulsi Gabbard for debate prep against Kamala, once eviscerating Kamala Harris on the debate stage. New York Times. Oh, yeah, baby. Just in, President Trump has brought in Tulsi Gabbard for debate preparation. Kamala Harris. There's going to be a debate next month, in like 3 weeks, between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Oh, it's going to be good. The reason why Donald Trump has done this is because Tulsi Gabbard ended Kamala Harris's career in the last time that they debated. Kamala Harris hasn't done a lot of debates. Kamala Harris is someone who's clearly been selected by a small group of elites inside and outside of government to try and be like the next Barack Obama and try and sort of be a Manchurian candidate, empty suit, so they can continue the way things are going and not reform. Kamala Harris has been called out by Tulsi Gabbard. Truth has been brought. Tulsi Gabbard brings the truth against Kamala Harris and her record, destroying her in their last debate. This is the clip that everybody is posting. Every account that we see is posting this specific clip from a CNN debate where Kamala Harris's entire presidential campaign was ended. Trump's team, avoiding traditional debate prep, has focused on policy time sessions, with Gabbard bringing expertise and a proven track record in confronting Kamala on stage. Oh, yeah, let's watch.
Gabbard, you took issue with Senator Harris confronting Vice President Biden at the last debate. You called it a, quote, false accusation that Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly
She is just so full of it, I swear to you. She's just a natural politician, and that's why the Democrats chose her, because she's easily manipulated. They can get whatever they want through her. It just seems like she is the embodiment of a career politician. She will say something to you and swear to God on it and look at you with a straight face, and then the next day she'll do something completely different. It's just so sickening to see. How do we elect these people into the most powerful positions on earth? It just does not make sense to me. The only way to actually expose them is do it in front of the entire world on a debate stage, and Tulsi Gabbard hit the nail on the head. Let's just hope that Donald Trump does the exact same on the debate stage in 3 weeks, because that is the only way to expose these people. You have to do it in front of the entire world to their face, and just to see their reactions.
Call her Commie Kamala. I'm telling you, call her Commie Kamala. We've done it. We've workshopped it. We've asked the audience. Millions of people voted. Commie Kamala, man. It's what's going to stick. Kamala Harris is just not smart. She's not smart. She's dumb. And bringing in Tulsi Gabbard, who is a smart person and who's a very likable person, and who I was like, I don't know, like, was I okay with her being VP? I don't know. Like, there was a time in which people were saying Tulsi Gabbard, hey, might have been the VP pick. Trump brings in Tulsi Gabbard to prep debate for Kamala. Oh, yeah, baby. Spokesperson for Trump, Carolyn Leavitt, said in a statement that Trump's proven to be one of the best debaters in political history, evidenced by his knockout blow to Joe Biden. He does not need traditional debate prep, continued to meet respectively with policy advisors, like effective communicators Tulsi Gabbard, who successfully dominated Kamala Harris on the debate stage in 2020. Yeah. Oh, man. She did this a lot, actually. I have another spicy debate clip for you. Kamala Harris is in fear of Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard is making the rounds, explaining exactly why she would help out Trump instead of helping out her party. Remember, she was a member of Congress who was an elected Democrat from Hawaii. Why are you now helping President Trump? Here we go.
See any of those headlines coming out of the propaganda media today? Quite the opposite. Again, they are painting this revisionist history picture, which reminds us about how much nonsense we are going to continue to be fed over these next few months. And really, it's going to be up to us as voters to wade through all of that and look at her record. Because even as she rolls out all these new policy positions, she's going to run away from Joe Biden and his record and Bidenomics, all these things that she celebrated. She's in office. She could take action and implement these new policies right now. Why wait? Why wait? Why has she waited 3.5 years, quite frankly?
We have asked the same thing. Kind of a double question. I've got about 45 seconds left for you, Tulsi. Speaking of debate, she's agreed to one. Will she do more? And is the media going to let her get away with just not talking?
I sure hope not. I think there's, I saw someone on CNN and a couple others already starting to push. They need their clicks and they need their ratings too. We'll see. That this is about staffers and pollsters telling Kamala Harris what she should say, which is why she's avoiding interviews and press conferences, because they're afraid she will be exposed for who she is, an empty suit, a typical politician, and a fake person, not someone who cares about the interests of the American people. She wants power, and she will do whatever it takes to get there.
Tulsi Gabbard, great to have you on the show. Thank you.
Plain and simple, Kamala Harris is an empty vessel. She stands for nothing. She has no moral backbone. And the reason you're starting to see a lot of celebrities and a lot of famous Democrats stand up for Donald Trump is because they view this as an existential threat to our democracy. I mean, I kid you not. Some of the clips that I see of Kamala Harris, she's promoting communist values. She's talking about going after people who stand up. That's the reason people are starting to wake up to this freaking nonsense that's happening in Washington. The Elon Musk, the Tulsi Gabbards, they're shifting from Democrat to Republican just because the Democrats pose such a threat to our country.
He joined the debate for a little bit. Can we just give Tulsi the mic for just a little bit during the debate? Kamala Harris was on the mic just seconds ago. This is how bad Kamala Harris is. She's proposing Soviet-style price controls, and she's not even able to say the words right.
And I will work to pass the first ever federal ban on price gauging on food.
Price gauging. Wait, price
Gouging.
Price gauge gagging. Price gouging. Gouging. It's called gouging. What, do parlez-vous français? Oh yeah, you were raised in Quebec. Look at this. Look at these crowds. The crowds of a communist.
I mean, the dude's got a point. Tulsi Gabbard did garner just as many votes as Kamala Harris, so why the heck should she not be on stage? In fact, me and you garnered just as much votes as Kamala too. We should be up there as well. What's happening to our country is a freaking sham. These people should not be anywhere near the White House. We need Donald Trump to win in 2024 desperately. It doesn't matter if you're in a red state, a blue state. Just get out there and vote. That's all that we can do, and spread the word to our fellow Americans. But yeah, let me know how you think this debate is going to go with Kamala versus Trump. I'd love to hear it. And if you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like, comment, subscribe, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. Till next time.